Hi, I'm John Hawley. I'm out in my Merlot vineyard this morning. It's the second week of July. I'm just trying to make a really good crop even better. And one of the things that we're working on today is to try to make sure that we got sunlight on the grapes. That's important because grapes like Merlot and Cabernet, these Bordeaux varieties, have a tendency, if they grow in a shaded condition, to make rather vegetative flavors that remind you of canned green beans or asparagus. And those herbaceous flavors I don't find particularly appetizing. So I really want to promote fruit flavors in the grape, and the way that you get fruit flavors is to get sunlight onto the grapes. We want to have some leaf cover here, but overall we want to get some penetration of sunlight so that the grapes are getting that sunlight. And one of the things that this very wet winter we had and the long wet spring is it's promoted a lot of growth of secondary shoots within the canopy. And so if you take a shoot like this, you can see all these side shoots that are coming off of it, and they make the canopy very dense. And so you can see these shoots. They have nothing to give to the vine. They're not going to produce any fruit. They're just taking up space, creating shade, and drawing water out of the vine. And I don't want to waste my resources. I want to put my resources into the important thing, which is the fruit. So by getting sunlight on the fruit, it's going to help us stop the vine growth, promote good flavor, and we've got harvest coming up in a couple months. We got plenty of time to get good flavor development here. So these succulent young shoots are very easy to remove. They just break right off of the vine. And we're just trying to get rid of everything that's not important. Those shoots had no grapes on them. They just came late, and we just don't need them. We want to put all of our emphasis into the grapes. And similarly, all these side shoots, they have nothing to give. They're just drawing energy out of the vine, and we don't want to waste our energy. We want to put all of our energy into producing fruit. By promoting sunlight on these vines, it affects the whole grape metabolism dramatically. The grapes respond because, of course, they're losing water and they're getting sunlight by trying to protect themselves. And they do that by developing a thicker skin and developing more coloring compounds. Just like if we're out in the sun, we're going to get a tan to protect us from the sunlight. Similarly, grapes that are left out in the sunlight tend to get much darker than grapes growing in the canopy. And many of those coloring molecules have flavor components that they give to the grapes that add to the fruitiness of the wine. Similarly, as the sunlight hits the grapes, it breaks up these ring compounds called pyrazines that have these flavors that are rather vegetal. And so I think that it's clear that sunlight is really the answer to growing high quality red grapes.